Hey guys, so as requested in my Map to Motivated program, I'm going to show you some different exercises you can do on a Fitball. Now, before we begin, I need to let you know, these exercises I'm going to go through with you are all common sense. There are no feats of craziness or balance required that means you're going to attempt it and just fall flat on your face. Been there, done that, right? These exercises are all common sense, they are functional and they are going to get the job done. You don't need to be fancy or schmancy or show off. You guys just want to make it count, right? So, as always, if you've got any questions about any of these exercises at all, please hit me up. I would love to help where I can. Alright, let's talk glute bridges. An awesome exercise to do to work all through your lower body and your core. So start by sitting on the Fitball, shoulders back of course, and then from there we're going to slowly roll down. Take your time with this one, and if you need to, you might want to put your hands on the ball, rolling down. Now I want you to roll down all the way until your head, neck and shoulders are on the ball and supported. Often I'll see people here, and the problem is my poor little head has to hang and I tend to have to then stress my neck to hold it up. So make sure that it is supported. From here, I'm going to let my hips drop nice and low. I'm going to start by squeezing my tummy, squeezing my glutes, and I am pushing up. Holding for about a second or so, and then coming back down. With this one, guys, good cue is to remember to, and as you come up, push up through your heels, really squeezing that butt and that tummy. Now, common mistake people make with this one is when they come up, they don't come up full way. They only come up to about here. Make sure you're extending and coming up as high as you can. Really squeeze your butt. Now, a couple of options. If you would like to make this harder, you can add in weights. So, here's some I prepared earlier. Whee! Alright, with this, if you find that the weight is a little bit uncomfortable, you can simply just get a towel, a mat, something like that, and you can rest it. So, again, rolling down, head, shoulders, neck on the ball, and from here, I'm just going to place the weight, the plate, the kettlebell, whatever, in the crease of my legs. And again, that's what that towel's for, some extra padding. From here, I am relaxed, exactly the same deal as before, squeezing my tummy, squeezing my bum, pushing up through my heels, coming up, hold a second or so, and lower down. That's it, guys. Nice. Now there's different variations of this, but to begin with, let's start here. So with this one, I suggest if you're not following a set program or numbers, what you can do is do it until you feel it start to burn, and then add in a couple of more. I love you. Okay, next exercise we are going to do is a chest press. This is fantastic for working through the front of the body. However, please remember my training rules, and this is really important, again, for anyone that trains at a desk. If you are going to do a chest exercise, you must do a back exercise as well, but don't worry, I've got those covered. Why do I say that? Because most of the day we're sitting here hunched over a computer. We need nice strong back muscles to sit up nice and straight and have it not be painful and hurt, right? Alright, chest press. Going to roll down again, making sure that the neck, head and shoulders are all supported. From here, lift your bum up. Your arms are chest height, so make sure that it's in line with your armpits, and then from there, coming up. Now again, commonly with this one, guys, I'll see people's bum starts to drop. Make sure you're squeezing your tummy, squeezing your bum, and pushing up. Now, if you have any problems through the shoulders or that feels uncomfortable at all, what I suggest is just change that hand position slightly, turn the dumbbells in so that your fingers are facing each other, still same motion, pushing up and coming down. That's it, nice and controlled, still squeezing that tummy and that butt. Nice one. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is a pullover. This is an awesome back exercise and you're going to need one dumbbell for it. Now with this, make sure that the dumbbell is a little bit heavier than you think. These back muscles are really strong and you actually need a heavy weight to get feedback. Otherwise you can go through the motions, twist, not use the correct muscles. Alright, so grab and hold of your one dumbbell. Again, we're going to roll down so that our head, neck and shoulders are on. We're lifting our bum up, We are squeezing the bum and the tummy, holding on with both arms, and now we're going to go back behind the head. Going as far as you feel comfortable, and then just coming up. Now with this one, it doesn't matter how far back you go, it's whatever range your shoulders will allow, whatever range your lats will allow. It is important when you do this, you squeeze your tummy and your bum here, so you are supporting your spine and coming back up. Now if it feels a little bit uncomfortable that way, you are welcome to carry the weight this way, which is sometimes how I prefer to do it. Same, but slightly different. Now I'm going to show you an arm exercise you can do sitting on the Fitball. I love this because it includes a lot of different moves, makes it into one which is more time effective. And let's be honest, there are plenty of other places we'd rather be than training, right? So grabbing onto one dumbbell, I'm going to get you to do a bicep curl, a shoulder press, and then a tricep extension, and then back down. That's it. Making sure when you do this, for your tricep extension, your elbows must be in. You don't want them out, you want them in. You are bringing it in front of you the whole way, and I'm extending my arms all the way down. That's it. Nice. Nice and controlled. Make sure you're squeezing your tummy and your bum, not bouncing or rocking on the ball, not using momentum. It is nice and strong. Good one. All right, 200 more. No, kidding. Okay, next one we're going to talk about is our abs. We are going to do a crunch or a sit-up on the ball, and I'm going to show you both options. So again, if we're going to start with the crunch, we're going to roll down so that our back is supported in the ball. If you feel like you're going to slide or you're not really comfortable on the Fitball, what you can do is make sure it's up against a wall so that your feet can't slide any further. From here, hands are behind the head, but again, elbows are back so you're not pulling on your neck, and coming up till you feel that crunch, crunch, crunch. And crunch, 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 crunch. Good, really squeezing that tummy, pulling the abs in, and again, making sure that you're not straining that neck. Okay. If you would like to make this harder, what you can do is, sitting on top of the ball, you won't roll back quite as fast, so now your back is not supported. I'm here, and I'm coming up. You can also put your hands in front if you feel more comfortable doing so. And again, it's up to you where that balance is, as long as you feel that crunch, crunch, crunch. Means Amanda's happy. And if you want to make it super hard, go all the way back, and then coming up. All the way back, and coming up. Now here's a trick. Try not to let that ball roll with you, because all you're getting there is like a fun little dance move. Alright, let me know how you go with those ones. Okay, let's mix it up by doing a twist. You can do this with a weight, with a can of something, a kettlebell, or no weight. You'll still get the benefit. So sitting on top of the Fitball, holding onto the weight, and then just twisting from side to side. Twisting around as far as you feel comfortable. And again, try not to let that ball roll too much from side to side. Nice and controlled. If you want to make this harder, what I'm going to suggest you do is roll down a little bit on the ball, lean back, and then twist. Good. Squeezing those abs, squeezing those glutes, and eyes looking forward. Nice one. Next exercise I want to add into the mix here is a back extension. Lower back again is one of those areas that we can often get a lot of pain in because it's nice and tight from, again, sitting all day. So this exercise is really fantastic to help strengthen up that area. Now, a couple of things. When you are doing this exercise, you're not going to get a normal burn you get, say, doing a squat or a lunge where the muscle really starts to burn and it's like, oh, make it stop. With a back extension, it's more going to be a fatigue of, oh, I don't think I can lift this anymore. And that's exactly what you want to be feeling. Now again, if at any point this feels sharp or hurts, please stop. So you're going to begin by leaning over the ball. from here, you can kneel on the floor, eyes looking forward, hands behind the head, and then coming up. As you're coming up, make sure you are squeezing your tummy and your glutes. Coming up to wherever you feel comfortable. Now, you've got an option. You can grab a weight here. Exact same thing, still kneeling on the floor, over the dumbbell, over the Fitball. Weight here under your chest and coming up. Again, squeezing that tummy, squeezing those glutes. Make sure your eyes go with you so you're not straining the neck. They're up nice and high. So you've also got the option here of coming up onto the toes and going through the exact same motion. Now with this, if you find that you're slipping or sliding, you're welcome to put your feet against a wall or a fixed object. However, if you don't have that and find you are slipping too much, I highly recommend coming down to your knees. In my opinion, it's much better to focus on that full range of motion and really feel the exercise than fighting and struggling with the slipping, if that makes sense. There's ways to make this easier or harder, but let's start there in the beginning. Okay, next exercise we're going to do is ab rotations. So with this one, I'm going to get you to come down onto the floor. From here, putting your knees over the Fitball. So to begin with, I'd recommend scooting the ball in nice and close. I'm going to get you to relax your neck on the ground, shoulders are pulled down. From here on a 45-degree angle, push your hands into the floor. You can come out to a 90-degree, however, any shoulder problems, 45. From here, I'm going to get you to drop the ball to one side, keeping this shoulder blade on the ground. If it starts to pull off, that's gone too far. Just to wherever you're comfortable. Then from there, squeeze your tummy and pull the ball back to the middle. Now let's go across to the other side. Coming across, again, make sure this shoulder blade stays on the ground. If it starts to come up, you've gone too far. Just to there, use your tummy, bring it back. Gently, gently. With this one, don't use momentum, use your core. And coming back. To make this harder, just place your feet out straighter. Again, still making sure that they're split. Arms into the floor. From there, dropping side to side, going down as far as you can, and coming back. And if you really want to make it hard, you can have the ball off the ground, coming down, and coming back up. All right,